There are many reasons why you may want to reset a WordPress site, and think of reset as cleaning out all the brains of WordPress so that it starts with a clean memory and cannot remember everything or anything you had done previously. This is very useful if you only have maybe one host and you were practicing on the site, or in the other case that has happened to me where I've installed so many junk and I've tested plugins that in the end there is some conflict and things just don't work. You come to that point where you say, oh well, time for me to just restart everything from anew. So here I have a WordPress site and I've got quite a number of things here. Let's look in my plugin folders. Well, not that many. I've got Brizy installed, and then I've got a form creator, Happy Forms, a page scroll to ID, which is smooth scrolling, and then WooCommerce. I have under my themes, if I go to Appearance, Themes, I have activated Zeta. So this is what I currently have on this site. Now I want to clean everything. I want to get rid of all the pages, all the posts, and as if this is a default WordPress install. To do that, there's quite a number and a selection of apps available in the plugin repository on WordPress. So you go to plugins here in the sidebar and then say add new. Type here in the search plugins as easy as reset, and then it will search for the reset plugins and you will find quite a number of them. In the end of the day, you just choose one and you go with it and it works. Then of course, next time you're going to use it, and that's what happened to me. So I'm going to go with WordPress Reset, which is a very simple one. You just click on the install now. After installation, click on activate. And you will find that it's now part of the plugins within your plugin folder. To find the tool itself, go again to the sidebar under Tools, and you will see the option to reset. Click on that. And these guys are very nervous that you are making a mistake, so they're going to ask you a few times, are you sure? Are you sure? The first thing they're going to ask you is to type in here, type reset. So you type in reset, and then you click reset, and then it's going to ask you again up here, are you sure? And you're going to say, okay. And then it pops to the vanilla WordPress that we are used to. And now you can see here on the sidebar, these are the bare essentials that come with WordPress. The question is, do you now have to go and get all those things again, install them all the way from the beginning? The answer is no. What the reset plugin does is it takes everything out, it cleans it, but it leaves it there for you to use. So it's not active, it's deactivated. Let's look at the theme. We were using Zeta. So if I go to Appearance and I hover over Theme, you will see it's back at 2019, which is the default theme. But over here, it left Zeta for me. So now all I need to do is activate it, and then I can begin using it again. The same for the plugins. If I go to Plugins, Installed Plugins, you will see all of them are there. So I can just begin activating them again and then determine, do I want to use these guys? And the WordPress Reset, you're not going to activate it now, only if you need it. The beautiful part is, though, that if you go to Pages now, you only get these two ugly default pages that WordPress will always generate when you install WordPress for a fresh install. So all these other pages, all the posts that you had, they're all gone. Well, it can be a good thing if you didn't want them. It's a bad thing if you hope to keep them. In a nutshell, your WordPress has been reset. Like I said, not necessarily something you want to do on your company's website. This is when you may be practicing on a new site and you only have one site to practice with. You want to restart everything, teach yourself how to install everything from the beginning. Then this reset is a very nice way to help you practice again and again and again. So if you only have one site to practice with here on the Learn Brizy Page Builder Network, every time we go from level 1 to level 2 or from one tutorial to the next tutorial and we make a new site, then you can grab the reset and you reset your site and you can practice again from the beginning. Why that is a good idea is that when you work with the page builder, it's very easy to learn the page builder because you're going to be using it basically all the time. But those other things like bringing in plugins, bringing in a theme, setting up a menu, assigning a menu, those things you basically do just once during the whole website creating process. And that may be an issue in the future, when you have to make a second website, you will find like, oh man, I know how to use Brizy very well, but how do I assign my homepage to display again as the default page? I don't remember. And that is why I would recommend in our tutorials that every time we make a new one, reset your site, do everything from the beginning.